Always a trail to be followed.
Miss Perkins.
Nick's not the type to turn someone away, but he's only one person. So sometimes things just pile up.
Yeah, well that's how come I'm here to help him out.
Back in Diamond City.
Because it's been a long-ass while. A really long-ass while.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
You interested in traveling together?
Sure, could be fun.
You interested in traveling together?
Sure, could be.
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
So, any stories you two come across out there? I get the exclusive, right?
Piper, I wouldn't know who else to tell.
Well, I thought we were gonna do things a little bit different. Valentine admires you. Well,
We're open for business again.
Okay.
Thanks so much for all your help.
I didn't do
we
anything.
Ought to talk.
Oh, all right. I came here because I know that Nick Valentine has missions for actual investigations, but I guess they're just a part of his actual companion quest.
Is something the matter? You sound upset.
What? Oh, no. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figure there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. I've gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, is there anything you want to know?
Oh, well, this isn't getting a mission. Let's see, what do you remember about the Institute? What's with the outfit? So who are you, Nick? I want to know about the outfit.
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck of guys dressed like this, doing what I do. Putting on the hat and trench coat, I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but now and then I get glimpses. Life inside the Institute, they keep you isolated. A single test chamber was my whole world for years, and someone was always watching. Then one day you wake up on the other side, and that's it. They've cut you loose. Welcome to the brave new world, with such people in it.
So who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. But my memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. A local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. It's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
You say that like we've actually been adventuring together for a long time. Where's that town? We should go visit. I'll ask, let's see, be good to people and they'll be good back. I've always believed in that. I do believe in that.
Where's that town? We should go visit.
I tried to go back and say thanks. once I'd gotten myself established. But the place was wiped off the map. Raiders.
Oh.
Don't know what happened to the people.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. We should probably head out.
Ellie, can we have a conversation about how you keep pushing your
People
boss
don't like
out of the
to
way?
admit we're here, but whenever they have problems, just guess who comes knocking.
Hey,
Anything I can help with?
your thoughts?
I've been told the Valentine Detective Agency signs are an eyesore. But they sure bring in the business.
I didn't get what I wanted.
That was all I had.
Got it.
I wanted some Nick Valentine missions.
Building a collection or something?
Instead, I just have Nick Valentine. Earl Sterling case file. Maybe I have to look at these. Let me take everything out of this desktop. The coffee cups, these things are valuable.
Yes.
Whoa. Okay. This includes the Zeta Invaders holotape. I thought this was going to be something completely different.
Nick being a synth has never really bothered me. Honestly, I don't even think about it anymore.
You say that, but you just brought it up, so I don't know. Alright. Earl Sterling's disappearance. Client Vadim Bobrov. Another disappearing act to unravel. Earl Sterling, 25-year-old bartender at the Dugout Inn. One of the owners, Vadim Bobrov. Well, that was weird for me to say. Vadim Bobrov noticed that Earl hadn't been into work for a few days. Security was called in. No investigation, of course. The Institute took him as the unofficial word about town, like always. Vadim came into my office half drunk with a sob story about how he and Earl went way back, and that he just can't believe that Earl would get snatched up by the boogeyman. My gut says he's right. Earl didn't have any enemies, at least none with motive enough to kill the guy, not living with anyone either, so I'll have to see if Vadim or someone else at the dugout has his keys. I'd rather not have to explain security why I was picking the lock on Earl's door, if I slip up and get caught in the act.
The Earl Sterling case. Apparently Earl just up and disappeared one day. No one's seen him since.
I've been meaning to put Earl's case to bed for a while now. Glad you're up for it. So, what's your take on the case, Ellie?
On Earl? Well, he didn't have any enemies, that's for sure. Someone would have to notice you're alive first.
And Earl didn't exactly have the charisma to inspire any crimes of passion. So what's that leave us?
I don't know, Nick. It can't be the Institute, right?
I guess we'll just have to see.
Alright, well, let's go check this mission out. I thought that Nick was going to start the mission himself and be like, hey, so I've been having some trouble with a mission, and I think that you're just the kind of guy that will be able to help us out. And I'd be like, yeah, Nick, that's exactly what I came here for. But instead, we just kind of pick up a case and they assume I'm up for it. No, I'm just a curious person. But, I mean, I guess I am up for it. But if I wasn't up for it, they would just be assuming, and that'd be wrong. Why am I up here? I didn't realize Nick had a place that just came up here. All right, well, never mind. I guess I don't want to be on top of the roofs. We're gonna go to the inn slash not diner. It's the bar. We're gonna go talk to Vadim, see if he knows any information about this guy. Let me actually get the mission. Obtain the key to Earl Sterling's house. I've offered to help Nick and Ellie find out what happened to Earl Sterling, a bartender at the Dugout. I need to find a way into Earl's home. See if I can turn up any clues to his whereabouts. Well, again, let's see if we can get the key. Does it actually point me
Heard
to...
you're responsible for that new coat of green on the wall. Looks nice.
Oh, you're welcome. It looks exactly the same to me, but whatever. So here's Earl's house. Don't want to break in with a security guard looking straight at me. So we'll just try out the inn. Talk to Vadim, see what he knows about the situation. Does he keep a key?
I
You
wanted
Earl
so
better than
much
these
more
folks.
from my life than
Ought to
this.
ask around, see what people know.
Hey,
Don't let my husband drag you into any of his nonsense.
A little late for that, Darcy. Way too late for that. Twice over, honestly.
Drinks! The finest liquor moonshiners can brew right here.
Earl Sterling used to work here, right?
Poor Earl. Gone just like that. Such a good bartender. Good friend. Oh, terrible with women, mind you. Bull in china shop with them. You with Valentine's detective agency? I forgot to drop off Earl's key when I hired you people. Here, I hope you find out what happened. Security does nothing but yell at me for asking about it. Now let me pour you a drink. Come on.
Oh, all right. I mean,
Let's see
you're
what you got.
offering.
Not to bias you, but everything's delicious.
I doubt that. Let's see what we've got. Oh man, look at this delicious ammo. I'm just gonna eat it up right here. Boom. That's it. All right, farewell.
Paul and I have a child. I regret a lot of things, but not my little feet.
You know, your Paul should be running
Wanted to
a
stop
bar,
by,
right?
Offer my services again.
Oh no. You get the hell away from me, Synth. I'm not telling you anything about Buddy, just so you can snatch him.
I'm sorry you feel that way. If you ever change your mind, I'll be more than happy to help you bring Buddy home. You say the word.
I agree. You say the word.
Excuse me.
You keep that Synth freak at arm's length. You understand me?
People are so mean in this world. Jeez. I mean, I guess there are mean people in the real world, and in the present time always will be mean people or just straight up assholes. But goddamn. Dude's been a detective for you guys for how many years? It's actually a legitimate question. I don't know how long he's been a detective for them.
I'll start in here. Why don't you check out the living room? Must be some hint where that boy ran off to. You know, for all the talk, I'd put the chances of this being an Institute snatch job somewhere between 0 and none. Just think about it. Earl Sterling, local assistant bartender? Why not nab the bartender himself? Lord knows Vadim samples his own wares enough that some weird behavior wouldn't make anyone bat an eyelash.
Oh, hey, well, that's easy for me to find. Thank you, objective marker. I could have probably found that myself.
Nothing over here.
Although-
Earl had lousy people skills. Might score the Institute some points in the last person you'd ever suspect category. But why not snatch someone with charm? Someone who could get you what you want. Earl could barely get you a drink by closing on a busy night. So where's that leave us? No known enemies. Wasn't much for the great outdoors, so likely not raiders or mutants. No, this all screams accident. Now, what was Earl into that might have gotten him in this kind of trouble?
I'm not sure, but I see that there's a surgery receipt right here being pointed out to me. Okay. Reconstruction surgery. Ah! Procedure to be performed upon clearance of final installment payment. Patient Sterling Earl.
I got you covered. A receipt from the Mega Surgery Center, huh? I wonder what the good doctors have to say about that.
Very interesting. Anyways, I was gonna say, I probably wouldn't have actually noticed that myself, because I would have seen the folder, and the folder would have made me ignore it. Because I don't think I found that many folders in this game that do anything useful. So some random piece of paper on top of a receipt, yeah, I would have been like, whatever. Have we been to the Mega Surgery Center? I mean, I think I visited the facial reconstruction off screen, but I don't know if the place was
Keep
called
looking
the
at me
Mega
like that.
Surgery
I'm
place.
gonna start thinking you're a synth.
Shut up, Diamond City Security. If I was a synth, you guys are fucked. I can tell you that. I could probably start an all-out war. Look at this thing. No one would live. Tracks of blood. Uh-huh.
Hey, Doc.
We offer a wide variety of medical treatments.
Do you know anything about this receipt?
Let me see. This is Dr. Crocker's deplorable handwriting, all right. Looks like Earl Sterling was one of his patients. The procedure noted here is mundane, low-risk cosmetic work. Dr. Crocker never performed it, however. Said Earl vanished before he paid. Anyway, we should get back to your immediate medical requirements.
Don't have any, but I have other questions, like, where's Doc Crocker?
Where is Doc Crocker?
Last time I saw him, he had to get something out of the surgery cellar. Probably just had to wash some needles or move some storage around. Now, I must insist we
going?
talk about your medical needs.
I don't want to. I need to get into the cellar, doctor.
I need to get into the cellar, Doctor.
What does this look like? A public outhouse? You know what? Don't answer. Why on earth would I let you down there?
Because I'm staring at you with a fucking nuke launcher? I'm investigating a missing person, Doctor, and the trail leads to you.
I'm investigating a missing person, Doctor. And I think the trail leads to your basement.
A missing person? You're talking about Earl, aren't you? You can't honestly think... You know what? Fine. If it'll put the matter to rest. Here, go see for yourself. But if I find one instrument out of place, you'll be getting the bill.
Doubt that.
We need to talk.
What the fuck?
Step up.
Malcolm. Okay.
Is there a problem?
The problem is that I've learned that you killed my son Nelson. Is this true?
Oh. Oh. Yeah, that was pretty darn recent, wasn't that? Let's do a real save here. We'll ask him a question.
What makes you think I killed him?
Morosky says so. One of his guys saw you do it. Murdered him in cold blood. I dare you to deny it to my face. Did you do it?
Actually, you know what? I technically didn't kill Nelson. That was all Cook. That was legitimately Cook in this timeline. I shot all the gangsters, and by the time I turned around, Nelson was already dead.
I didn't kill Nelson. Whoever told you that was lying.
You are an easy target for anyone trying to shift blame off themselves. If it wasn't you, then who was it? Do you know who killed Nelson?
I want to know who told you it was me. I heard Paul Pembrook ambushed him during some kind of chem deal. I heard it was Morowski. Nelson was buying chems from him. I want to say it's Cook. Fucking iBot. I can't believe I'm getting shut out of the way in the middle of a conversation again. Alright.
I want to know who told you it was me.
I heard it from Morosky. Low-life Kim pusher from Good Neighbor. Maybe he has some reason to bring trouble down on you. So, do you know anything about who killed Nelson?
I heard it was Morowski. Nelson was buying chems from him.
I know he was. And now it makes sense why Morosky would try to put the blame on you. That bastard needs to pay. And you can't be too happy about him pinning this on you, right? I'll pay you 400 caps to take care of him. We both win. What do you say?
Well, I do like the sound of that.
What did this Morowski do to you?
He killed my son Nelson, or had his goons kill him. Either way, he's going to pay.
Nick is gonna dislike this, but fuck you, Nick. I like money.
Throw in another 200 caps and I'll take care of Morowski for you.
600 caps. You have an awfully high opinion of yourself. I hope you're worth it. Deal.
Okay, there you go. Kill Morowski. This is kind of conflicting with the things that we were just talking about, trying to be a nice person, but he tried to get me in trouble for something I technically didn't do. Did I initiate that fight? No, actually, I didn't. They tried to kill me!
Where'd all this blood come from?
Don't let the stress of
Goes
life
right into the
kill
basement.
ya. Relax with some cans.
I don't think so, Solomon. We're going in the basement.
Oh, Earl. You've really been a handful, you know.
Jesus.
But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally going to be corrected. Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
What the fuck? Hold up. This wasn't what I was expecting.
What did you do to Earl Sterling, Doctor?
What did I do? I didn't do anything. It was Earl. It was Earl who didn't want to be happy. Good patients get a nice new face. Bad patients bleed all over the floor because they want to screw up their surgeon's life.
So you were performing surgery and Earl didn't make it. Is that it?
Might have had just a bit of jet before operating. So I nipped a few arteries I shouldn't have. Who hasn't? But I'm a problem solver, you see. I knew if Earl disappeared, everyone would just think the Institute took him.
Oh, boy.
Why would people think the Institute took Earl Sterling?
That's what they do. That's what they've always done. As long as there's no body, everyone just assumes. And that's why Earl's body needs to go away.
So that's what you were doing? Cutting Earl's body up?
You can't just get rid of 200 pounds of cadaver without attracting attention. Fortunately, the butcher shop is close by.
Ugh.
If their trash pile just happens to have an extra box of rotten meat every week, who would think to look too closely?
Oh, thank God. I thought he was gonna, like, try and slip the meat into the area. Because, I mean, maybe a butcher would be able to tell the difference between just, like, skinned human meat and everything else. But other people, I don't know, you just mix it in with random wasteland crap, and suddenly you go, oh wow, this meat
just
tastes
one more
different.
Loose end to tie up.
You really think you can get away with this?
Get away with this? Don't you know who I am? I'm Doc Crocker. Doc Crocker never does anything wrong. And once this is all over, no one will have any reason to question that.
Yeah. We're just gonna hit you with a charisma check, buddy.
You made a mistake, but you can still do the right thing, Doctor. Just think this through.
Drop the weapon, Doc. Haven't enough people suffered today?
You're right. There's one thing I can do. Only one thing is going to make this all better. I can fix anything.
Is he ODing? Whoa, what? No!
What's going on here? Is that Dr. Crocker? I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
Yeah, Doc Crocker killed Earl Sterling, I found out, and then he killed himself.
Did you know what Doc Crocker was doing down here?
That's Earl Sterling's body, isn't it? Somewhere in the back of my mind, I knew he had gone through with the surgery. So, Earl didn't just vanish. The procedure went badly, and Dr. Crocker was just trying to cover it up.
What are you gonna do now, Doctor?
Now, I have a report to file, a mess to clean up, and a lot of explanations to give to our patients. You should get going. A medical professional should be the one to handle all this contamination.
I didn't expect him to kill himself.
Looks like it'll be a closed casket funeral.
Would we?
I want to try something. Two things, actually. So it just popped up once he killed himself that we could have a facial reconstruction surgery from Dr. Crocker. I want to see what happens when we do that.
Throw in another 200 caps.
600 caps.
All right. Did we already talk to you?
Travis.
Hey, Doc.
Let's get you examined right away. Time?
Yeah, no, I'm good. Okay. So we're gonna go into the Mega Surgery Center and try to get ourselves a facial reconstruction surgery. I'm currently trespassing. Well, it's not my fault that the reconstruction surgery shit isn't here. Dr. Croc is trying to hide the body, and I want to see what's up with that. Do I actually have the option on the mission list? I guess not. All right.
You've killed a man, Doctor. You're going to pay for it. Put the gun down and come with me.
Yeah, let's not do anything rash.
I did it, didn't I? I killed a man. Oh God. Well, there's so much blood. So much blood all over me. I can fix anything.
Oh man, he kills himself anyways? Ah, well.
What's going on here? Is that Dr. Crocker?
It is. And this is a reload because I already went through this conversation.
We can't blame ourselves. That man decided to die.
I guess.
I heard what you did for old Travis.
It is a little bit of a
Real
shame.
nice.
Tried both options and neither of them worked.
There's still a human being under all that armor?
Sometimes. Anyways, God, that sucks. I really wanted to just be like, no, wait, hold on, let's throw you in jail. It'll be fine. You'll get out eventually. I mean, besides the fact they tried to cover it up, it was, I suppose, an accident, although it was a drug-fueled accident, so that's not good. Come on, RNG, give me the damn cake. You bastard.
I wanted so much more from my life than
Hey,
this.
Vadim.
Come, have a drink. I didn't buy bar to sell water.
Oh, I can't talk to him about his friend being dead?
Hey. Hey.
So, the doctor did it, huh? Feels like there's a cliche in there somewhere.
There's a cliche, all right. It's buried underneath your bad sense of humor. That's mean.
The case is solved, at least. He won't hurt anyone ever again.
You're better at this than I thought you'd be, and I already thought you'd be good. Ellie's holding the fee for this one. Ought to go talk to her.
Oh, alright. But I still want to talk to Vadim and be like, Vadim!
Good to see returning customers. Most die. You let me know if you need a drink.
You staying out of trouble?
You are checking up on me? I love it. Do not worry.
Alright. Nope, we're good. Why am I getting more XP? What did I do? What's going on around here to give me 75 XP over and over again? I don't know, but I guess we'll go talk to Ellie and get some money for this.
The wall's sure looking good lately. Guess Abbott found some more paint.